It's time for baseball on MLB Network. Today, it's the home opener for this new season between the Kansas City Royals and the Detroit Tigers. TJ Antone gets the ball for the opener in front of these hometown fans. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Well, Matt, the first thing we're going to find out is how well this guy pitches with little sleep. I can't imagine knowing that you're going to be the next day starting pitcher the night before. This is a young guy making his first start. Listen, you can only make your debut one time, so there has to be lots going on in this guy's mind. Hopefully he can settle down early and pitch well in his debut.
In now, Adalberto Mondesi, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. So, fellas, these Tigers, as they begin play here today, they come in 2-1 on the young season and off to a good start.
Hey, why not get on a hot streak, Matty? They played really well yesterday. Continue that trend. Stay on the attack. See if you can get on a hot streak. Maybe rattle off 8 to 10.
1-2, the counts of the Royals shortstop. Game time temperature just a tick under 50 this afternoon. 49 degrees here at first pitch. And that's going to be high 2-2 now.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first two pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. Two tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes. And now the count is 2-2.
Scooped up. And they won't have a play as he reaches at first. Let's see how this is scored. And now it looks like they want some time to review that one here, so they'll check with their replay guys. The call on the field was safe, but it was definitely a bang-bang play and tough for us to tell at full speed. With Merrifield next to bat, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Mondesi on at first, nobody out. And he misses low with it, 2-0.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Clyde Washington.
Yeah, Matty, Clyde's my type of umpire. I didn't mind the low strike zone, and that's exactly what he has. If you're not going to give him above the belt, I'm okay with it.
Zero, you know, one of the things I guess with Clyde is he is a real good low strike umpire. Pitchers seem to like him more than hitters, but one thing I will say, he has a very consistent zone. It's a low zone, but a consistent zone.
And with strike 3 recorded there, he's notched his first career major league strikeout.
Well, Matt, if he can become a consistent strikeout pitcher, you have to figure his career is going to end up being a solid one. All the best pitchers at this level have at least one pitch that they can go into in tough situations. So we'll see if he becomes one of those guys as his career goes along.
Salvador Perez is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. He's running. Pitch outside, the throw, and he's safe. Certainly a very close play at second on that bag, so let's analyze it with show track. We all know he's got plus speed on his side, and you really see it represented in the top speed. That really made the difference on that one. 1-1, here it is. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Just hung in there on that one. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full, 3-2.
We're seeing a good AB here from the 3-hole hitter. If he can work a walk or pick up a hit here, he's going to put that cleanup guy.
This ball's down, and that could bring in a run. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Hey, this team's been in a pretty bad funk, D-Roll. They've had a difficult time scoring and winning any game, so to strike early, that RBI single right there is awfully big.
Yeah, and hopefully the pitcher's able to breathe a sigh of relief, Dan, like you say all the time. Give me some early runs and let me relax and attack the zone.
I've always said, D-Roll, you score me 6 runs, I'm going to win a lot of games.
Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
Fouled off. The 1-2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Stepping up to the plate, Maikel Franco. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
Franco is unlike many of today's hitters in the sense that he doesn't have a lot of swing and miss in his approach at the plate. More often than not, he gets contact, and I'm sure that makes him a frustrating hitter to face from a pitcher's standpoint.
You know, he takes his chances when he has count leverage. Without question, 1-0, 2-0, you'll see this guy try and get nasty a little bit, but he stays within himself. He knows what his strengths are, and he tries to drive the ball right back where it came from.
Another one sent foul.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
Left side, and he'll go the short way to retire the side. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. The Royals lead it 1. Jacob Junis will be on the mound for the series opener. What's your take on him, Dan?
This guy really struggled last year. This season's going to be about a bounce-back year. Real ugly ERA last year. He has a lot to prove to himself and to his teammates that he's a much better pitcher than he was last year.
The windup and the 0-1. Now a late bunt attempt here, but he misses strike 2. Swing and a ground ball to third, and a diving effort, but it's out of his reach. A foul ball. Here comes another 0-2. Hit in the air out to left field. Gordon on the move. He's there and records the first out.
Batting second, the third baseman, Jamer.
A moment now in Motown to check out the Tigers starting lineup. Mark DeRosa, what's the key to them starting out 1-0 here at home?
Yeah, Matty, a lot of professional at-bats up and down this lineup. I know they're behind right now, but it only takes one guy to set the tone and get the boys going.
The next batter, Jeimer Candelario. He had a homer in the ballgame yesterday afternoon. Just gets a piece of it, strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. This is pulled into right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
That's the game plan right there. Elevate the sinker from the offensive standpoint. That's what they talked about in the hitters meeting. And on the flip side, if the pitcher doesn't get that pitch down, there's going to be a call to the pen shortly.
Standing in now, number 49. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Man at first for him following the 1-out single. Set to deliver the 0-1. Pulled toward right center field. Soler on the move. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Batting fourth.
Stepping into the box, Victor Reyes. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hit softly down the line at first, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Here's a swing, and he loses the bat from his hands as it heads over toward the first base. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, Cole Calhoun.
Cole Calhoun will stand in now. High and deep to right. So they're going back to the track, to the wall, and it's gone. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. Home run number 3 here in the early going. And with it, the Tigers have been staked to a 3-1 lead.
This is exactly what you want your offense to do, to get your fans involved. Bottom of the first inning, let's get it started early with a homer.
Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins. As he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. Gordon's after it. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. But not before 3 cross the plate for the Tigers on the strength of the second inning coming up. It's now 3-1 Tigers. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Hunter Dozier.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And this one's down the middle, a ball and a strike. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Here he comes again, 1-2. Squared that one up just a little late. Another 1-2 delivery.
At the ball.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him, so we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
And a diving effort, but he can't make the play in right. Around second, he's on his way to third. And he'll make it in safely as he kicks off the second with a leadoff triple.
And this is what good major league hitters do with a pitch on the outer half. They don't try to do too much with it. Just square it up the best you can and drive it to the opposite gap. By the time the outfielders react and get to it, he's well on his way to third.
Here comes the 1-0. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball, 1-1.
Well, he's following the code not to miss down and into a lefty. Everything on the outer half of the plate.
Runner at third here, nobody out. To 2-2 now.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
Hit on the ground to third. He's got it. Throw to first, not in time as the run is across to score.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
Nobody out, runner on first. Swing and a miss on a pitch outside, 1-2 now.
Hey, you know in the back of your mind as a batter right here, he's got that nasty sinker. I know it's 0-2, but he might not be looking for the punch out. You have to find a way as a batter to get that two-seamer up in the zone, or you're going to ground into a double play.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Edward Olivares becomes the first out of the inning. Alex Gordon comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Runners off for second. In the dirt. And costly as the runner will move into scoring position now.
We all know this team is struggling right now. They're on a losing streak, so when that's the case, sometimes you need to be a little bit more aggressive and try to put some pressure on your opponents. Stolen bases are a good way of doing that, so we'll see if it pays off on the scoreboard for him right now.
Trying to shave that outside corner with the fastball, and he missed it. It's 3-1 now. Adalberto Mondesi will be next. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Now batting.
So striding in, Adalberto Mondesi, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1.
Hey, this is a left-handed hitter that can fly down the line. If they want to turn 2, they're going to have to be almost perfect.
Count now a ball and a strike. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. And it's fouled away. Hit out towards second. Reined in. 1 there. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. It's a run on 2 hits here for KC. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. Tigers are now batting Chris Davis. His career numbers in this matchup is just 2 for 9.
The left fielder.
Fly ball out to straightaway left. Gordon is there. 1 away.
Batting in.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And that means Jonathan Scope will get ready at the plate. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. These Kansas City Royals entering play this afternoon, guys. They come in a real funk to start the year. Still searching for what's been. Oh, wow, what a stop. He's up with it. The throw. What a play.
Oh, man, once it got past the pitcher, I figured it was a base hit, but then the shortstop comes out of nowhere to make the diving stop. That was incredible.
Digging in, Pedro Severino will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. To third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Tigers, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. Back from Comerica Park in Detroit as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with the Kansas City manager during the inning break about the Royals' offensive production to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already. And he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Whit Merrifield is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And that one misses upstairs. 2-0.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
And wow, that looked to be well inside, but it's a called strike. 2-1 now. 3-1. Due up next is Salvador Perez.
Cancel.
3-2 now. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
A lot of indecision there on that check swing, and that's something you see quite a lot on 3-2. When the difference between striking out and drawing a walk can be an inch or 2, it's pretty understandable why guys aren't always aggressive with their swings.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. A ball and a strike.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
Now the pitch. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2. Fouled away. Third inning. Already a 3-2 ball game. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. On the ground to the right side. Hoskins has it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting.
Stepping in, Jorge Soler, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. A ball and no strikes.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Maikel Franco would be next. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings. Stepping in, Maikel Franco, and we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. No balls and a strike to count. Swing, and he pops him up. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Royals leave 1. They're down 3-2. Stepping up now, Tim LeCastro. He flew out in his last at-bat.
The second baseman.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The 0-1 pitch.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
This is line to left, and that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. So an inning opening single kicks off their half of the 3rd.
The third baseman.
Striding in, Jeimer Candelario. He reached on a single in his first try. Now a throw over and a dive, but he's back in there. Perhaps wisely, another look to first, keeping particularly close tabs on him. He's set. Here it comes. Strike taken, the throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
Well, they threw over there multiple times thinking he was going to try to swipe that bag, so they were onto him, but he just waited it out and took off when he had the chance. Nice job of base running there.
The 0-1 on its way. Slapped hard the opposite way. That's in there. Base hit. And they'll add another run to their lead as the run scores from second to make it 4-2 now.
Now batting.
Hey, sometimes you just got to tip your cap right there. You execute a nice pitch down in the zone, think you're going to get a ground ball or a swing and a miss, and you find yourself with a man on first. Got to regroup.
Line to the right side, and that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting. Center fielder. Victor Reyes.
Into the box now, Victor Reyes. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. A base hit in his first trip. 0-1, here's the pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And the pitch takes off inside, and it gets away. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. First and second here with nobody out. Fouled off. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And the runner is in from second. And the second run will score here as they open things up to a 6-2 advantage.
Here's another look at it right here as he drives it right between the 2 outfielders, heading towards the right center field wall. He was flying out of the box, so I think he was thinking triple all the way. By the time they get it back in, he's safely into third.
At the plate, Cole Calhoun, and it's fouled away. Another RBI spot for him. He's already got 3 in the game. Set to deliver the 0-1. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. The Royals get some action in the bullpen going now as a left-hander starts to throw. Swing and a miss on the sinker, and it's 1-2.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
He'll try again. 1-2. Fouled away.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
2-2 the count to Cole Calhoun.
Great game plan so far by this offense. They're not chasing any of those breaking balls out of the zone.
There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Another try at 2-2. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out. Into the box, Rhys Hoskins. 3 runs already home and a potential 4th standing at third base. He's set and the pitch.
He got the fastball where he wanted and just pulled off of it.
Line drive to left. Catch made by Gordon. Here comes the runner for the plate. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Now back.
Mike Montgomery is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the 3rd inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings.
Now pitching for Kansas City, number 21.
High in the air out to center field. Olivares is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. So they score 4 times on 4 hits here. No errors and no one left. All set for the start of the 4th, and that'll bring up Hunter Dozier.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
And he fouls this one off. Another 0-2 coming. A bouncer up the middle. And that is by him on into center field. So good hitting on 0-2 nets him a leadoff single.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
Ryan O'Hearn will stand in for the 2nd time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Usually you see chases outside the zone on off-speed stuff like sliders, breaking balls, and changeups. But to chase a fastball that far outside the zone tells me this hitter's not seeing it well at all.
Reyes will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first.
Number 14.
Now at the plate, Edward Olivares. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. From the stretch. Here comes the 0-1. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. Misses. Ball 2. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. 3-2, a full count to the Royals center fielder.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at-bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
He drew a base on balls his first time up. 1-1 the count now. Line drive, base hit into the left center field gap. Dozier rounds third and is digging for the plate. He comes across to score as the gap shortens to 4 now.
Great piece of hitting here. Man on first, and you're playing him to pull, but he crosses them up and goes the other way with it, making the outfielder cover a lot of extra ground. That allowed the runner to come all the way around from first to score, and that was a great piece of hitting.
Into the box, Adalberto Mondesi. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. And that'll get by and on through towards the wall. And the runner scores from second as they chip into the deficit here. And they're not going to get him. It's a 2-out triple.
Boy, you know, in today's game, D-Row, pitchers are being taught high velocity, go get ahead, strike one. Boy, that didn't work in that situation.
Yeah, and guys have such put-away pitches, Dan. You don't want to go super deep in the count. Find yourself with 2 strikes on you, and here comes a nasty slider or a nasty split finger. He had an approach right there. He wanted to use an ambush tactic, and it worked.
Your attention, please.
Now here comes Ron Gardenhire up out of the dugout. And a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll exit here this afternoon to a smattering of boos after what can be described as really a subpar performance. Now the 0-1. Goodness, 0-2 now.
Made him look silly with that one.
Got him! And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. Detroit is out in front, 7-4. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Tigers manager Ron Gardenhire during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said their ability to get on the attack and chase the opposing starter from the game prior to the 4th inning obviously sets them up nicely for the rest of the game. Now, he just hopes they can keep that same focus at the plate in the middle and late frames, Matt.
Designated hitter.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Go.
Drilled down the line. But this is foul for the 1st strike. The 0-1 pitch. Down the 3rd baseline. But this will get foul for strike 2. Hit hard. But this is a foul ball.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put-away stuff.
That's popped up. Here comes Gordon, but that's going to fall in front of him for a base hit. So a good start to the inning for the Tigers as their leadoff hitter's on base.
Hey, another leadoff knock right there. This game has been full of offense, full of traffic on the base pass. Let's see who's going to get that big double in the gap to clear him.
Pedro Severino digs in at the plate as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. From the belt, kicks and deals. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch skied into straightaway right. And And he will make the catch while ranging backward as he just put the glove up and hauled it in for the first out.
The batter, number 19.
So back at the top of the Detroit lineup, digging in, Tim LeCastro. A fly out and a single for him so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Smoked on the ground left side. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of two ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them, or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
And this is going to find the gap for his third hit of the afternoon. This one for extra bases. The relay. And he is in there with an RBI triple. And the run will score all the way from first. Now a 9-4 ball game.
This is an easy decision for him to try for third because he has the play right in front of him. So he doesn't have to rely on any of his base coaches. Good decision to keep chugging, and he makes it all the way around safely.
Stepping in now, number 49, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike one. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. That could prove to be a big run in this one, guys.
Well, this triple brings in another run. If they don't stop the bleeding quick and start answering back, they're going to have a hill too steep to climb.
In now, Victor Reyes, as he's well in front of the curveball and comes up empty there for strike one. A couple of RBIs for him already and a chance for more here. This is hit sharply to the left side. And this is turning ugly now as this ball's down for extra bases. He's in at second safely, as also on the play a run comes across to score. Ian Kennedy gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys.
Ian Kennedy.
To the plate now, Cole Calhoun, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 4 runs here in this half inning. And the runner's breaking for third. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. It's not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw. So a good job there of taking third unannounced, but meanwhile the strikeout means 2 men are gone now. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, pretty unlucky right there, Matty. Squared up a fastball nicely, and that's all you can do. You just want to be on time for the heater, and he's prepared for this next AB.
0-1, here it comes. Kennedy typically throws a lot of strikes coming in out of the bullpen, resulting in low walk totals, although he has been snake bitten by the home run ball at times in the past.
What are the keys for this guy?
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And next to hit is the catcher, Salvador Perez.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Line drive to center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
The right fielder, number 12. Jorge Soler.
In is Jorge Soler. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Fouled off. 4 runs, 8 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. 2-2 to Jorge Soler.
Wow, really close pitch on 0-2. That just missed, and if he hits that spot right there again, he might get the call next time.
And it's fouled away. Ready with another 2-2. Line drive to left. Davis is there, and he has it for the out.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Digging in once again, Maikel Franco. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. No swing on the knuckle curve, even at 1-1. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. All even now, 2-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. Oh, and a great knuckle curve just buckled him there, and there are 2 gone.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Hunter Dozier stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. A ball and a strike. Hit hard to short. Fielded cleanly. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. 1 left for Kansas City. They'll need to pick it up. It's 11-4. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up the big-time power bat of right-handed hitter Chris Davis. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit in the air to left field. Gordon is there, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Next to the plate for the Tigers, the DH, Jonathan Schoop. 1 for 2. He grounded out first time up and followed that with a base hit. Out in front of it, strike 1. The 0-1. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
Up next to the Tigers.
Digging in now, Pedro Severino. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
Severino.
And the first pitch here is below the knees, but he gets him to chase it, and it's 0-1. Line drive, base hit down the line. Legs churning, he's headed for second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
The batter, number 19.
At the plate, Tim LeCastro, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Kennedy pauses. First pitch on the way. Oh, missed that one by a mile. It's 0-1.
Man, this guy's been locked in all game long. I don't know where that ugly swing just came from.
Scorched to third. And And nothing will come of the two-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the two-out double. That remote, more on MLB Network right after this. Now to the plate, Ryan O'Hearn. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame.
Number 66.
And the pitch.
Up.
And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. Lou is among a dying breed. Those lefty specialists whose roles are changing with the new rules around reliever usage. 2-1 to the Royals' first baseman. The 2-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
Hey, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here. Try and dominate and execute a fastball in, and then get the guy sitting inside trying to be quick to everything, and then pull the string a little bit on a nasty changeup.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Ryan O'Hearn goes down to become the first out in the 6th inning. Edward Olivares is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a ball outside. It's 1-0. Now here's the pitch. 1-0 pitch is his slider, swung on and missed. 1-1. This one's down to 3rd. He's got it. On to 1st, and there were 2 down.
Now batting.
At the plate, Alex Gordon. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
And low, it's a ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And he misses. 2-1.
2-1.
Now here's the pitch. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Around 1st, Gordon on his way to 2nd now. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Just goes to show you, if you're going to throw that two-seam fastball away, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. With this one, it started out on the corner, so it leaked back right over the heart of the plate and got whacked.
He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Runner in scoring position at 2nd with 2 down. Hit hard on the ground is short. Reined in. Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag.
The batter
Striding into the box, Whit Merrifield. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. On the ground to 3rd. Fielded cleanly, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. No runs, a hit, 2 left. 2, 3, and 4. Lead it 11-4. Into the box now, Jeimer Candelario. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Perez corrals it, and the throw is there to record the first out.
now batting.
Coming to the plate now, number 49. 2 for 3 for him so far, including a triple. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. The windup and the 0-1. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Ah, way to get dirty. Touché, sir.
Now batting.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Victor Reyes. And he'll complete the cycle if he can blast one over the wall here. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
And I mean, obviously this guy is built to play in the daytime. 4 for 4, you know he's seeing it good right now. These are the days that you remember for a long time.
Now a move over to first, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. And again a throw, and he just manages to get his hand in. At the plate now, Cole Calhoun. Pitch outside, the throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
I like the decision to steal right there, and it worked out. With 2 outs, there's not a lot to lose if you get caught, but if you get there successfully, all of a sudden you're just a single to the outfield from pushing a run across.
Count even now at 1-1. From the belt, the pitch. And oh dear, that caught him full bore on the mound as it ricochets back toward the plate. Great support from his infield, though, as that's the 3rd out. Weird way to end the inning. Tigers leave 1. They lead it, though, 11. And up.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bunt. So it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Now here's the pitch. And here's a foul tip into the catcher's glove. Moves it to 0-2 now.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
The 1-2. Hard on the ground toward short. Scooped up. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Now in the box, Jorge Soler. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Swinging a high chopper. And he'll just run this thing over to first himself for the unassisted out. So here's the Royals DH, Maikel Franco. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one.
Yeah, you could see he just made a mistake. He was cruising in the 7th, getting the first 2 outs, but then he offered up one that caught a little bit too much of the plate. This one got up and out of here, ruining what looked like a good appearance out of the bullpen.
Hunter Dozier is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Fastball misses away here. It's 2-0.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
2-2 to Hunter Dozier. 2 out, nobody on. Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So 1 run on 1 hit, which was the home run. No errors and no one left on base. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the Tigers 11 and the Royals 5. Last half of the 7th here, and here comes the first baseman, Rhys Hoskins. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch lifted down the line in left. Mondesi is over, and he puts it away for the first out. Ready now, Chris Davis. No hits for him yet in the game despite his team's offensive onslaught. Line drive to center field. Olivares is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
The batter, number 8.
So that'll bring up Jonathan Scope. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matt. He got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
A bouncer to the left side. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. So now at the plate, Ryan O'Hearn. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8. From the stretch. And that's by him. It's 0-1. Back up the middle. And into center field, a base hit. So early trouble here to start the 8th inning.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Edward Olivares is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. A good tailing fastball for a strike, 1-1.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning. Maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
2 balls and a strike to count. Now the 2-1 pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full. Waiting his turn on deck is Alex Gordon. Skied into straightaway right. Calhoun will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first. Now at the plate, Alex Gordon. Well, the reliever remains in the game here, having pitched very well, but this is a longer outing than what he's used to.
It is, Matt, and I really tip my cap to him for gutting this thing out right now. On the other side, I worry they're being a little bit too greedy by leaving him out there. There are options left in the pen, and it would be a shame if all his hard work got undone because he started making some mistakes in location due to fatigue.
Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1. Runners on first with 1 down. 2-2 now. Base hit into right center. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, there's a base hit right there. Now they have a couple of runners on with less than 2 outs, but they're down by so much in this game that hopefully maybe they can get something started here in this inning.
Yeah, 100%, Dan. I played the game a long time. I've never seen a big league hitter give an at-bat away. You chip away and fight until that 27th out is made.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Here he is in his 3rd inning of work out of the pen, which isn't all that common these days. And he's looking a little off.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Liner towards second. And that's in there. Base hit. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with 1 away.
Second base.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. Bases are loaded with only 1 out. Hit sharply on the ground. There's 1 on to first, and talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. 1 batter, 2 outs, and the inning is over. Just what the doctor ordered. He gets the double play to get him out of the inning. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Jesse Hahn comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. So stepping in, Pedro Severino. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everyone seems to be putting barrel on baseball in this lineup.
The windup and the 0-1. Curveball, swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Hahn, 30 years of age. He was taken in the 6th round back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
Good job going down and hanging with it that time. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Gordon will wait on it, and he puts it away for the first out.
The batter, number
Next up
19.
for Detroit, Tim
Second
LeCastro.
baseman.
A couple of singles for him in 4 trips for him this afternoon. First offering on its way. Line toward the gap in left center. Into the slide, and he comes up with a great catch for the second out.
The batter, the third baseman.
Ready once again, Jeimer Candelario. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled away. Hahn has his target. Here it is on 0-2. Well struck down the right field line. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. Merrifield scoops it up, and the throw from shallow right in time at first, and the 3 down for Detroit. They're up big, however. It's 11-5.
Leading off for Kansas City, the catcher, number 13.
Salvador Perez is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series, and maybe even the whole week ahead.
2-1 now. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2.
That's not a pitch he misses very often. He knows he should have done something with that one.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Jorge Soler is on deck, and this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th.
The right fielder.
Into the box now, Jorge Soler. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Shot back up the middle, but this is hauled in by the second baseman.
Now that.
And partner will slow this way down and have a look in super slow-mo. And you see him just extend as far as he can to pull this in. That's a fantastic play. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Maikel Franco. He went deep last time up. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Has a look, now the pitch.
What a nasty pitch right there. Batter thought it was going to hit him, and it ends up breaking into the zone for a strike.
In the dirt here. Perfect throw, and they got him at second. Crowd of over 39,000 on. close, but it's not over yet. That's ball 2.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
And he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over.
Well, in a quick series like this, you take the first one, you're guaranteed at least a split. They'll take that every single time.
11-5, the final tally in this one. The Tigers jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Ross Stripling claims the win out of the pen, his first. Jacob Junis allowed 7 earned runs to cross the plate in the losing effort. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
No errors. They left 3 men on base.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. He will lead this one off today.
The shortstop, Jose Iglesias.
The pitch.
First pitch, 3-10.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a liner. Foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fastball swung on and missed, and the leadoff man has gone on strikes to start the afternoon.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Hayward has a read on it. 2 down.
Batting third, the right fielder, number 32, Ronil Reyes.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And digging in now, Franmil Reyes. First delivery to him on the way. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. Dan, D-Row, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon. They come in 2-1 on the young season and off to a good start.
Yeah, Matty, this is a classic case of hitting is contagious. They scored a bunch of runs last game, and this team is flying high right now. There's a fight at the bat rack.
To short, hit hard. Baez fields it cleanly. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Pirates. And now it'll be the Cubs. Jamison Taillon, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Well, Matt, you hate to go into game thinking that you're going to have to get the bullpen involved, but you may have to with this guy on the mound. He's not known for going very deep into games. Very rarely does he go 6 innings or more, so this very well could be one of those Johnny Holstaff days.
And guys, as we take a look at the Pirates coming into this afternoon, they come in a real funk to start the year. Still searching for what's been an elusive first win.
Yeah, Matty, I know they dropped the first 3 games of this road trip, but you got to find a way to shower it off. I always said that when I left the field after I took that shower after the game, it's got to go down the drain. That game has got to go away. They find themselves in a new series right now with a chance to redeem themselves. Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
Struck him out.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
Jason Hayward comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate, Rusty Valentine.
Hey, you know, D-Row, Rusty Valentine, he's known for having a high and a low strike zone, but he's pretty good east and west. You better keep it on the corners.
Yeah, I'm okay with Rusty's zone, without question. You know he's going to elevate. It's north-south, so you're aware of it. As a veteran player, you can live with that.
Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. And Hayward has a base hit.
Hey, not an easy thing to do right there, D-Row, with that stacked infield on the right side. To hit it through where the shift is, have to hit that in the right place at the right time.
Yeah, he found a good result right there, Dan. Pitcher actually executed right there. Got him to hit it where he wanted to. Put good barrel, good contact on that ball and was able to find the hole.
Man at first for him following the 1-out single. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Happ with a 2-1 count now.
1 strike.
Throw over to the bag. Hayward stands at first with 1 out. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
We're seeing a good AB here from the 3-hole hitter. If he can work a walk or pick up a hit here, he's going to put that cleanup guy in a really good position to do some damage in this first inning.
Ground ball foul down the left side. The 3-2 one more time is in there. A called strike 3.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Anthony Rizzo is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. That evens it up 1-1. 2 out with the man at first. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this will be foul.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
The 1-2. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. The 1-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
This is exactly the reason why this guy has been so successful and has played this game so long. Scramble and pitch.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. One left for the Cubs. Still scoreless. So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Adam Duvall. He'll get us started in the top of the second. Out in front of it, strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Oh, has him looking silly here. It's 0-2. Alzolay is known to have exceptional stuff. His strikeout numbers are eye-popping, but at times he does get himself in hot water with the base on balls.
Matty V, the stuff has never been a question with this guy. It's been about containing the stuff and having command of the strike zone. He has really good strikeout pitches. The problem is he'll get ball 1, he'll get ball 2, and he sometimes isn't really in attack mode, and that leads him to walking a lot of batters.
Contreras is in his tracks now, and there's the second out of the inning. So striding forward now, Mitch Garver. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Fouled off. No score here as we play inning number 2. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now. Popped him up. Contreras waits on it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 1-2, 3. Bottom of the second, no score. Last half of the second set to go, and now it'll be the catcher, Wilson Contreras. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. So one away here with the bases empty. And into bat next, former National League MVP Chris Bryant. A ball and no strikes. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
High in the air out to center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. And as the second baseman, Jason Kipnis, trying to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And right into the shift. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Cubs are down in order. Here's Ben Zobrist now. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
0-1 count, and the pitch. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Hit back up the middle. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, dealing with a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Happ picks it up.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
At the plate, Jamison Taillon, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. None out, runners at first and second. Both runners on the move. And no surprise to see the pitcher squaring around as he gets this one down. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice.
Now batting.
At the plate, Jose Iglesias. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
And he can't allow the same thing to happen in this situation. This is a big-time spot in this game. He's got to find a way to put the ball in play.
Third inning, no score to this point. A softly hit ball here, foul, off to the left side, and it's strike two now. Iglesias, a former Cincinnati Red, he came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. And the second run will score as that makes it a 2-0 ball game.
You know, D-Row, hitting in the leadoff spot, you're not going to get very many opportunities to drive in some runs, but that's a big 2-RBI hit.
Yeah, when you see ducks on the pond, Dan, your eyes light up. I don't care if you're hitting first in the lineup or eighth in the lineup. You grind out in that bat and try and get the runs on the board for your team.
Yeah, but that's a big 2-RBI base hit.
Brian Reynolds will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. Pulled toward right center field. Hayward giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. So a runner at first here
Now
with two gone in the inning. And here's Franmil Reyes stepping in. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. He swings and misses. Throw down is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
We all know this team is struggling right now. They're on a losing streak, so when that's the case, sometimes you need to be a little bit more aggressive and try to put some pressure on your opponents. Stolen bases are a good way of doing that, so we'll see if it pays off on the scoreboard for him right now.
And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball one. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Two out here and a runner at second. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the so in now for Chicago, Kyle Schwarber, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
1-1 to Schwarber. Schwarber is a big threat in a matchup like this. He's got a ton of pop against right-handed pitching.
Yeah, I think because of his approach. He's not a dead pull guy. You want to try and sneak a piece of cheese in or hang something over the heart of the plate, he's going to absolutely crush it. But anything going away from him goes right into his bat path.
3-1 to the Cubs left fielder. Lifted in the air to right field. Right fielder is on the run, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. Around second now and headed for third. And he is into third with a leadoff triple. So he's head first into third as he laid it all on the line on that one.
Yeah, he took a pretty big risk going for the triple, Matt, but you got to love the aggressiveness and the willingness to get dirty and beat the throw to third. Man, that was a fun play to watch.
That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. The runner in scoring position with none out. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher. Sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
Javier Baez waits on deck. Full count now, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Freezes him, a strikeout looking.
Now, I know he struck out there, but for a pitcher, that's a pretty solid at bat. Anytime you can make an opposing pitcher out there work and throw quite a few more extra pitches, that's a quality AB in my book.
Javier Baez is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Hit the other way out toward right field. Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. And the run is in to score from third. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
Now batting, right fielder.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Jason Hayward. Bases empty and 2 gone following the sacrifice fly. In there, no balls and a strike.
Time to be aggressive with these hitters now. After that sac fly, now it's time to try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Here it comes.
Well executed fastball right at the knees. Going to be a long day for this offense if he stays in that spot.
They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. On to first on his own is Bell, and that ends the inning. So 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left.
Leading off for Pittsburgh.
Next to bat will be the Pittsburgh cleanup batter, Adam Duvall. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game, and it's fouled away. The 0-1. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2. Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. This one's chopped to third. Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the 4th.
Up next,
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ke'Bryan Hayes. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Now a ball hit hard toward first, and Rizzo won't get to this one. It's a fair ball.
Wow, he almost blew that fastball by him, but he shows some quick hands to catch up to it and drive it down the opposite line. Didn't keep it fair by much, but he did, and that's a nice 2-bagger.
Into the box, Mitch Garver. Popped him up. Kipnis onto the grass. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out. And that'll bring in the veteran Ben Zobrist. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch of the at-bat. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Weak grounder down the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Here's the 0-2. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hit. Welcome back to the north side of Chicago. Back here at Wrigley Field as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. The 1-0 is a fastball, then off the plate for a ball.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Now the 2-1 pitch. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the 1st out.
Now batting.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
The next Cub up, Anthony Rizzo. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Yep, that ball went out.
Rizzo, a native Floridian. He was taken in the 6th round back in the draft of 2007.
Hey, when you come out of the middle round, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
1 run, 2 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. 3-0 now.
No surprise here that they're working around this big boy. Certainly not going to let this guy tie the game up with something fat out over the heart of the plate.
Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Rizzo will head for second. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
Wilson Contreras is in for the second time here as he looks at a ball high, 1-0. A ball and a strike now. 1-1, here it comes. Nice slide and stop by Zobrist. He is out. That was exceptional. He got the out and prevented the runner from having a chance to score.
Wow, what a great show of range there. This ball looked like it might get through up the middle, but check out the sliding stop, and that's going to take him right into a good throwing position where he's able to get enough on the throw to get him out at first.
Here's Chris Bryant now as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Bell has room in foul territory, and that ends the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. On to it's 2, and the Cubs 1. New inning set to get underway, and next it'll be the switch hitting first baseman, Josh Bell. Fouled away. Now the 0-1. Hit hard back up the middle. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Jamison Taillon. He did his job and laid down a successful sac bunt in his first appearance.
And not easy to do in today's game. High velocity, exploding breaking stuff. He executed that sac bunt perfectly.
Colin Moran will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 19, Colin Moran.
Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now.
Hey, I can't have one of my best left-handed power bats fishing for balls off the plate.
And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. And this is popped up near second base. Throw gets him 2 down.
The batter.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Jose Iglesias. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So he picks on the first pitch here and is able to extend the inning.
Hey, D-Roll, that's just what you want to do. Keep the pressure on. He's given up a couple of runs early already in this game, and now he gives up the 2-out single.
Yeah, no chance right there. You want to make this guy work. You want to try and get into their pen as quick as possible. And if 2-out knocks are the answer, then so be it.
Standing in now, Brian Reynolds. Out of play off to the right. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Line toward the alley in left center. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
And that'll bring in Franmil Reyes. Kipnis has it. Throw on to first is in time, and that snuffs out the Bucco rally as the inning is over. Pirates strand a couple. They lead it 2-1. Alec Mills is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
Number 30.
Standing in, Jason Kipnis. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. And that's a called strike at the letters, though that looked high from here. It's 0-2 now. And this is knocked down on the mound. He's safe. A great recovery, but he couldn't get it there in time. And as I thought might be the case based on how close that play was, they're requesting a chance to review the replay and decide whether or not to challenge the safe call. So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for that play to be reviewed. So the umpires will get on the horn with the replay operations center in Manhattan and attempt to get a definitive answer on this play. Garver moving to his left. Makes the play, one away. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Adbert Alzolay. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Tries to get the bunt down here, but this is foul, and we'll see if he tries it again. And he pops up the bunt attempt. And he is in there.
Well, he took a risk with the decision to throw to second instead of taking the sure out at first. Not sure if someone was yelling for him to go to second, but we know now it was the wrong call.
Ground ball to second. This could be two. Zobrist has it to second for one, but they won't get two as he beats the relay to first.
Great job of hustle there by the base runner. That looked like an easy inning-ending double play. Now runners at first and third with 2 outs.
Stepping into the box, Jason Hayward. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Well, that backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's a very effective pitch. If you can hit the outside corner with that pitch, it's unhittable.
Now a sharply hit ball back up the middle. Base hit, and that'll get a run in. Long throw to third. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. That's lifted the other way out to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Cubs pick up a run on the RBI through 5 here this afternoon, and we are tied 2-2. Back now for the start of the 6th inning, and we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked with Pittsburgh's manager during the inning break about the Pirates' offensive production to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said he's been really happy with how many balls they've hit hard and on a line. Looking at the numbers, they've had 7 total line drives. And even though some of those have resulted in outs, he says it's that kind of consistent contact that leads to W's in the standings.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Fouled off. And it's fouled away.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put-away stuff.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Now another 0-2.
Six fouls in a row. This is turning into one of those epic at-bats. Who's going to blink first? Is the pitcher going to continue to attack the zone, or is the hitter going to come outside it?
Got him.
I think that curveball is a big reason why he's able to turn things around in this start after a rough beginning. It's got some good bite to it. So that tells me he's doing a nice job of snapping it off out front. Really finishing that pitch like you're supposed to.
There's Baez. And the throw here is going to get him at first. Excellent range there at short, and there are 2 away now.
The catcher.
Up next for the Buccos, Mitch Garver. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. There's the big breaking ball, and it's by him for a strike. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Off the LED board and gone. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 3 here in the early going as the Pirates now take a 3-2 lead.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
Into the box now, Ben Zobrist. As he sends it on the ground to first. Rizzo is there. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1 in the inning for the Pirates on the home run. And as the Pittsburgh TV guys like to say, clear the deck. Cannonball coming. Bottom of the 6th coming up. So here's the cleanup hitter, Anthony Rizzo. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
Anthony.
And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. Breaking ball called just a bit low.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
3 balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter.
Down by a run, your guy needs to get on any way he can. His mentality has to be to shrink this strike zone to like the size of a soup can. No reason to swing at a pitcher's pitch.
Now the 3-2 pitch. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Leading off the inning, your job is to get on base and set the table for the inning. That was a pretty good at bat that he pushed the count to 3-2 and made the pitcher work. But I think he'd like to have that 3-2 pitch back. Pretty sure that was ball 4 he went after.
Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras, and he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. Line towards center field. Reynolds is there. 2 gone.
Now batting, the third baseman.
2 away now for the Cubs in the 6th, and that'll bring up Chris Bryant. First pitch on its way. 3-2's our score here in inning number 6. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Reynolds has it for out number 3. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. Still a 3-2 ball game. Craig Kimbrell is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 47.
So that'll bring up Josh Bell. A hit in 2 tries so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
Hey, this guy's got an 89-mile-an-hour changeup. There was a time when 89 was a pretty good fastball.
Behind 0-2 now. And another foul ball. Fouled away. The 0-2 once more. Swung on in the dirt, strike three. Up with it, Contreras. The throw to first is in time, one down. Eric Gonzalez will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike one.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop.
And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Now batting.
So the lineup flips over and digging in. Jose Iglesias is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. He's set. Here it comes. Here's a little chopper up the middle. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is... Oliver Perez is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season. Leading off the inning, Jason Kipnis, and they'll need him to get something going here.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
And it's 1-1. Perez has seen his role change with those one-batter lefty specialists going the way of the dodo as a part of MLB's pace of play initiatives. 2-1. High in the air out to center field. Reynolds is under it to make the play on the first out.
Now batting.
Coming to the plate now, Kyle Schwarber. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. And he's way off balance with the swing there. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
And he fouls this one off. Hit down the line at first. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Weak roller right side. On to first, and it's a good start to the inning for Perez. 2 away. David Bodie will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 13, David Bodie.
High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Popped him up. Garver is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Cubs are down in order. They trail 3-2. Ryan Tepera has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 52.
Ready to begin the 8th and set to go as the switch-hitting outfielder, Brian Reynolds. He's set and the pitch. Grounded back up the middle. And this is going to be through into center field for a base hit as the leadoff man's aboard in the 8th.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
You don't see that very often against this guy. This guy has one of the best arms in the game, but still a successful steal of second base.
3 runs, 8 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Fly ball out to right field. Hayward has a read on it. He's got it 1 away. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base. So digging in now, Adam Duvall. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him because none of that matters if he...
Hold on now, that ball is down and could score a run. And the run will score from second as they double him up now. It's 4-2.
The batter.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more freedom.
The throw is low, and he can't make the pick.
It's not easy to steal on a catcher that has a good arm, but he did just that and beats that throw into second base.
Into right field, that's a base hit. Duvall blows through the stop sign, headed for home. On the indecision, costs him big time as he's out trying to get back to third. Mitch Garver will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here, a solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ballgame to this point. Here comes the first pitch. Runners on the move for second. Bat explodes as this has popped up. And he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. Here's Javier Baez. He's 0 for 2 with a sacrifice to this point.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
Reyes will get there as he takes care of this one for a long out number 1.
Now batter.
Ready for another chance? Jason Hayward. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Into the corner and slicing foul. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Ian Happ is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Tight break with the slider there, catches the inside for a strike.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. Swing and a liner, but foul. And a sinker there, swung on and missed for out number 3. By a count of 4-2. Striding in to start the 9th, Ben Zobrist, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. From the stretch. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. Grounded up the first baseline. And Rizzo won't get to this one. It's a fair ball. He'll get it into second.
It's a great job right there to get a leadoff knock. You got the lead. You have a chance to add on in the later innings. leadoff guy getting on sets the tone.
Josh Bell the next to hit. As he'll reach unsuccessfully at a slider away, it's strike one. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, that's back-to-back really good sliders. I wouldn't be surprised if he threw another one right here. Looks like he's got that slide ball in his back pocket right now.
On to second, but it's a wide throw, and the shortstop can't recover.
Well, it's really hard to complain about this one because that's one of the hardest double plays to turn. The first baseman has to deal with the runner headed to second, and he sometimes shields you from throwing where you want to make the throw. They should have made it, but that's a tough play all the way around.
Andrew Chafin comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are 2 on here with nobody out. John Ryan Murphy will get a chance to swing the bat here, and he'll do it in a good spot as he has runners at first and second and nobody out in the inning. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Into the bleachers and gone. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. First home run of the campaign for him, and the lead is now 7-2.
Wow, that's a tough one. Certainly not the way you want to start your day as a relief pitcher, giving up a home run.
Now batting, shortstop.
Stepping in now, Jose Iglesias, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Iglesias is slugging a little under the 400 mark, so the chances of his connecting with the ball right here aren't particularly good. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first. So coming to the plate, Brian Reynolds. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. And now pitch on the way. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Happ is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now batting.
Settling in now, Franmil Reyes. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. But the Pirates plate 3 in the inning, all coming on this 3-run home run. Last chance coming up here for the Cubs. It's the Pirates 7 and the Cubs 2. Keone Kela takes the mound here. Not a save situation, of course, because of the big lead, but he'll try to finish it out nonetheless. Now the Cubs' 4-hole hitter, Anthony Rizzo. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. 0-1 the count.
The first baseman.
Now here it comes. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Fouled off. The 1-2. Yanked fouled off to the right. The 1-2. Locks him up for strike 3.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Contreras in front, 2 balls and no strikes.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
Chris Bryant waits on deck. The 3-0 pitch.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
3-2 full count. Now the payoff pitch home. He loses him on ball 4. Now at the plate, Chris Bryant. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA, and what is he doing? He shows up, Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line.
1-1.
Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike one.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
2 balls and a strike. Here it comes.
Inside, ball 3.
Waiting his turn on deck next is Jason Kipnis. Got him to go after the change there, and that'll run things full 3-2. And he misses again, ball 4, and that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball. Digging in to try it again, Jason Kipnis. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
That misses 2-0. His past history with Keone Kela, he's 1 for 4, and it's fouled away. Two and two.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
Here's one that misses inside, and the counts run full now. 3-2. Off-speed pitch, and there is strike 3 called. And boy, that zone just got a bit larger. 2 away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
So now to the plate, Kyle Schwarber, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And it's quickly 0-2. The Cubs are down to their final strike here. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure's off. If they get one of the next 2, the series is theirs.
7-2 the final score this afternoon. The Pittsburgh Pirates rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Alec Mills claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Pirates, 7 runs on 12 hits, no errors.